Hi, my name is Hank Wallace, and I'm the inventor of the ZEROCAP ultra-low capacitance guitar cable. Now, this is our first generation product, but what I'm going to show you in this video is our second generation product, the ZEROCAP VC device and cable. Now, VC means variable capacitance, and what that means is that with the turn of a knob, you can change the capacitance of the guitar cable. This is important because previously the capacitance of the guitar cable was determined by the length of the cable. But this device allows you to separate those two things. So now you can select the cable based on convenience or what you need for a gig, and then you can turn a knob to just get the capacitance and the tone that you like. Now, cable capacitance is important because that's the #1 tone determining factor in a guitar cable. The resistance, the inductance, the flexibility, and all those things, they have virtually no effect on tone. The #1 factor is cable capacitance. So for equipment today, I have my Fender USA Strat from 1990. I have a Fender Deluxe Reverb amp from 1963. Actually, it's been souped up with a couple of 6L6s, so it's kind of hot. And I have my ZEROCAP VC device and 50-foot ZEROCAP VC cable. Now, you're probably not going to use a 50-foot cable, but I do have a few people using those in studios and on large stages to remote amps. So today I'll be doing a demonstration for you using a little ditty that I wrote and this 50-foot cable, adjusting the effective length of the cable from 0 to 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, and 50 feet. So now I'm going to set the ZEROCAP VC device to effectively a 0 length cable. Now I'll set the VC device for a 10-foot length cable. And now I'll set the VC device for a 20-foot length cable. Now I'll set the VC device for a 30-foot length cable. And now I'll set the VC device for maximum cable capacitance, which is effectively a 50-foot cable. The ZEROCAP products come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you can return them with no questions asked, although I've received very few returns over the years. So thanks so much for listening, and I hope you'll try the ZEROCAP VC device and cable.
Okay, now that other guy's done with that product demo video thing that he was doing, man, he wouldn't shut up about that for 2 weeks. But anyway, he's done. So I just thought I'd come in here and show you how this ZEROCAP cable sounds through my actual guitar rig. So what I've got here in this rack, I don't use a pedal board. What I've got here is a Digitech GSP 1101 in the rack, and it does just about everything I need. I've also got an Axon guitar synth, which I'm not using at the moment. PV Classic Series 5050. It's a stereo 50-watt amp, and it sounds really good. And I'm just playing through a couple of full range PA speakers here, since the guitar processor does everything I want tonally, except for the cable. And also I've got another system that I built here, which is kind of a wireless to MIDI device. So this is my foot controller, and I can push one of those 10 buttons and turn distortion on and off, things like that. So, and that's connected to my other devices here. But basically, I've just got a basic tone set up with a little bit of chorus and delay. So I just want to show you why I like this ZEROCAP sound. It just sounds so good. So the ZEROCAP VC is set up to minimum capacitance. And I've got a 20-foot cable. This one happens to have a right angle connector on the end, and you can get whatever connectors you want on the website when you order it. But so this is this nice even sound I just love. I like it because it reveals all the nuance in the person who's playing it. So I like to hear a person's fingerprints on the strings. Love to hear all that. So if I crank up the capacitance, say to about 10 feet, the tone changes. There's kind of an upper mid-range bump that happens. Of course, you might like that, so it's there if you want to use it. Going up to 20 feet, you can hear the mid-range peak kind of slid a little bit lower in frequency. It's like there now. So if that's what you want, that's what you can have. Using the bridge pickup here. And it sounds like I've rolled off the treble. Well, I haven't. That's just the cable. Going back down to 0 cable capacitance. Seems like it's got more pop. And using the neck pickup.
go up to 10 feet here. It's about halfway on the knob. So it's got more mid-range. Going up to 20 feet. Alright, and then back down to 0 feet. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. Let me try it with some distortion. And then let's try that with 10 feet of cable. And then how about 20 feet of cable? So it gets a little bit darker the more capacitance I use. So because the cable capacitance is producing this mid-range peak, you might actually want to use that if you're using distortion. So if you have a mid-range peak that's happening up here, and you can play, let's see, let me go up to 20 feet here. Let's see what it sounds like on bypass. Sounds kind of like it did with the deluxe reverb amp. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to play with this a little bit and let you hear what it sounds like with various settings. And I just love that. I could play that forever. All right, that's it, folks.